Red one.
Hey YouTube! Today I'm going to be unbagging my Ipsy bag, and I know I'm a little bit late to the game because this is the May bag and it's technically June now, but I've kind of been going back and forth from home and down here at my apartment at school because I work down here part-time, and I was out of town last week, so I didn't get this till this week, and I came home today to my apartment and found this in my mailbox. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I have. And also, I apologize if you hear my laundry in the background. I have stuff in the dryer, so it gets a little bit noisy. And also, I look like a hot mess today because I've been back and forth to my apartment like I told you, and I've been like packing and running around like a mad woman, so my hair is up in a bun and I look a little crazy. I know a lot of you all have heard of Ipsy and things like BirchBox and those kind of subscriptions. Both BirchBox and Ipsy are $10 a month beauty prescriptions, and I actually had BirchBox. I got it for Christmas and I've been getting it ever since then, but I just recently canceled it just because I did like it, but some of the things were kind of small, the sample sizes, and there were a couple of things that were, you know, almost full size, high-end products, so that was nice. But I've heard a lot about Ipsy and how their products are a lot bigger sometimes, so I just wanted to try it out and see how I liked it and just try something. I will say I have peeked at some of the other things that people got just because I've been waiting for so long to get mine, and so I can't help but look at other people's, what they got. But it is tailored to each individual person because you take a survey when you first subscribe to Ipsy and ask you like what your skin type is, what products you're interested in, even like what hair color you have, and so it's a little bit tailored to you, so that's nice. So everyone's a little bit different. So starting off, it's a cute little bag, and it's kind of chevron pattern. I really like the colors. So, and I love that Ipsy puts it in a makeup bag because I use these all the time. I use these for travel, I use these for pencils, chapstick, I throw them in my bag, and I love these, so I will definitely be using this. And you can give them as a gift, you can use them like as wrapping, which is really cool. And so, first thing I see is this Zoya box, and inside is wow, it's like a big sized nail polish, so it's, you know, like a normal sized nail polish, which is cool. I did get a nail polish in BirchBox and it was quite a bit smaller, which is fine with me because, you know, I usually don't use up all my nail polish. Usually it dries out before I lose it or whatever. But this is actually a full size, and I really like the color. I know that other people were getting different colors, so it just kind of depended. But this is really nice. It's in the color GG, I don't know. But you can see it's like a light seashell pink with some shimmer, not like huge sparkle chunks, which is nice, but like shimmer. And let me see if I can show you what this actually looks like. It's like I said, like a light pink. So that's really nice because you can wear this anywhere. It's almost like kind of like a nude color because you can wear this with any color or any event. And I work in the hospital, and I also have clinical during the year for nursing school, so it's nice to have like a light color that you can kind of get away with, and it's not too inappropriate. Well, the next thing I see is this clear brow gel by Anastasia. It looks like this. That's awesome because Anastasia is a really nice brand. I know a lot of people use their eyebrow powders and pencil, and I've heard a lot about their eyebrow gel. Actually, I just never invested in it, and it's in a cute little bottle. So this is kind of like travel size or sample size, I'd imagine, but it's actually, I think it's really cute. It's easy to put in your bag, which I don't even mind the size of it. It has like a little spoolie like this, and it's just a clear gel, which is awesome. And then next I have Marabella. I don't know. The brand is Marabella. Oh, it's a sheer lipstick color in the color Pixie, which doesn't really give me a hint of what color it is. Oh, it's like a bright orange, like a really bright orange. Actually, like matches my nail polish, which is funny. Let me swatch it. Oh, so it's like really sheer. It's like a really sheer color, which is nice because just off the bat, this kind of bright color could scare you. I actually been looking for a coral lipstick, which is nice. I got a magenta one, and it's really bright magenta, and I think that some people are scared by bright colors, but I think that they really complement everyone's skin tone, and they make you look really tan, which is nice. And a lot of times you can make them really sheer if you put some lip balm on first, and then just, you know, ever so lightly, just use a light hand when you're putting on your lipstick. You can make it like a sheer color, and this is definitely sheer, which is nice because you can build it up if you want it to be brighter, or you can make this just like a peachy color. So that's that color. I actually really like this, and again, it's like a full-size lipstick. I mean, this is not even travel size, it's like a full-size lipstick. Another thing I see, this is the Pacifica Tahitian Gardenia perfume roll-on, and this has some weight to it. So I know BirchBox always gave me perfume samples, which kind of like peeved me because perfume's hard to get right with people. You know, no two people, you know, like the same perfume a lot of the time. So where some people might like it, some people might hate it. So I never really liked any of the BirchBox samples, and they were so small with the little caps, and I hate those because they get everywhere, so you can't even travel with them really, unless you make sure they're in a plastic baggie. So this is what it looks like. It's a roll-on, which is nice because it has a cap, so you can actually travel with it and not worry about it spilling in your bag. Let's see what it smells like. Whew, it's like really florally and sweet. I actually kind of like it. So I'm not a big floral perfume person just because they kind of give me a headache, and sometimes it's so in your face that it's kind of just, it smells like old grandma-y to me a lot of the times. I'm more of like a kind of subtle, like clean smell, or like kind of Japanese cherry blossom with some like musk, and it's kind of like, you know, just like lower mellow notes. But I actually really do like this. It's like sweet, but it's not too florally like grandma floral. And it's described as, let's see if I'm really bad at describing scents. It's gardenia, jasmine, orange flowers, and notes of tea leaves. I think the tea leaves really kind of bring it down from being too in your face, because that's the kind of like thing I like when it's got more than just floral. So I do like that, and I like the packaging and the fact that you get a lot of the product and it's a roll-on, so I can like put. The last thing I have is this Yabby. I think this is a concealer and buff, and it looks like this is like depotted. And I always think it's funny when, you know, like BirchBox send me a couple times like, you know, some BB cream and stuff like that, because you're always kind of gambling with the color, because even though I put that fair on my survey, you know, there's fair that's like pink undertone like me, or there's fair that's like yellow undertone. You know, there's a lot of differentiation in like fair color, so you never know. But this actually looks like something that might work, and it looks like this. I mentioned in my last video that I use the Bare Minerals Creamy Concealer every day, and I love that around my nose and underneath my eyes and things like that. And so let me see what this is very creamy also. A little bit more like firm than the Bare Minerals one. It actually kind of like smooths out to a powder. And it does blend in with my hand. It's like, that's the swatch right there. I don't know if you can see it because it blends in pretty well, so that's a good sign that it blends into my skin, because I don't want to look like I have like tribal markings on my face. So I will try this, and I think the color might actually be pretty spot on, so that's really exciting. And that is all that's in my bag. So I'm really impressed with Ipsy. I really like that I chose to cancel my BirchBox. I do like them, but it's nice to have, you know, the same amount of products. I think BirchBox had like 4 or 5, and this has 4 or 5, but these are whole size, you know, products. For instance, like each BirchBox and this were $10 monthly subscriptions, and so you have to think, is it really worth it in the end to get like 5 samples? Like, because you can go to Sephora or Ulta, and sometimes you can get 5 samples and they're not $10. But for instance, this is a lipstick, and even drugstore lipsticks are like $5-6, and then you have a nail polish, and usually nail polish runs around $4 or $5. So just right here is already probably what you're paying, which is nice, because that way you want to think that you're getting your money's worth, but it's even better when you think that you're getting even more than what you're paying for. So it's like an extra bonus. So I really do like this, and I think I'll continue my subscription. And if you would like to see monthly unbaggings, let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. Thanks for watching. Bye.